Hello everyone and welcome back to the Balanced Student Podcast. I'm your host, Ari Emily, and today we're talking about how to simplify and declutter your whole life for the new year. Also, just a quick apology in advance, I'm not using my microphone today, I'm just using my camera microphone. And I don't know how it's going to go, but last week when I was recording the videos for Academy's landing page, I didn't use my microphone. Actually no, I did, and then I realised that my camera microphone was better than my microphone. So we're just trying that today for the podcast. I'll listen to it, and if it's actually terrible, then next week it'll be back to the microphone, but hopefully it's not too bad for today, and we'll see, because it is a lot easier to not set up the microphone as well. Anyways, let's get into it. All the tips I'm going to share in this episode about how to declutter your life and your space for the new year, I'm personally doing these at the moment, like literally all these tips I'm sharing with you, I'm doing them as we speak. Not as we speak, but throughout the week. So you can know that I've tried and tested them. Before we continue, I would absolutely love if you guys could rate this podcast if you are on Spotify. It would mean the absolute world to me. It literally takes you 10 seconds. Like just go back onto the page where the podcast is and give it a rating. That would mean so much to me. I think we have like over 100 ratings now, which is incredible. So it would mean so much to me if you could do that, and it would help the podcast get shared to even more people and we can help reach even more students. So that would be the best. And if you're watching this on YouTube, if you can like this video and subscribe if you want to see more content like this, because yeah, then we can just help more students and it's gonna be amazing. So yeah. Okay, and now before we continue, I want to talk a little bit about the importance of decluttering. And a few years ago, maybe like 8 years ago, I watched the documentary Minimalism. I don't know if you guys have seen that one. My dad was obsessed with it because he's definitely a minimalist, but I watched it as well. And they're talking about how the things that we have in our life aren't as important as the people that we have in our life. And so many of us will just collect so many things because we think that that's going to fulfill us and make us feel happy, when really it's the experiences that we have. And the actual act of simplifying and decluttering a space and only having the things that you really need will make you feel so much lighter and all of that. And I definitely feel this, like when my room is messy, it just makes me feel subconsciously more stressed because there's just that physical clutter around me that makes my brain feel more cluttered. I know some people tend to work better with a messy room. I don't understand how you do it. If that's you, that's fine. Like honestly, click off of this episode. But for me, I feel a lot better when my room around me is nice and clean and my brain can just focus better. So yeah. I recently heard that a way that we often cope with stress is by starting new things, when really we should be closing those old loops. Like you might avoid doing and finishing a project that you've been trying to finish for ages, and instead you'll start a new project, because that's a way that we cope with stress. I don't know the full psychology behind it. I'm sure that's something interesting, but I just thought that was really interesting because often we'll bring new things into our lives or more things that stress us out, when really we just have to cope with what we have, finish it, and then bring new things in. But with our physical space and the space around us, if we just constantly bring in new things, like if someone gives us something and we're just adding it to our pile in the cupboard, then over time it just builds up and gives you that more of that mental clutter, which we don't want. And especially because we are heading into the new year. Also, today I'm filming this 1st of December, pinch punch, the first day of the month, guys. As we're heading into the new year, a lot of us can be doing new year prep. So, you know, buying a new stationery for next year, making a vision board, which I will personally be doing. But I made a promise to myself that before I do any of that, before I make a vision board, before I, start planning new things for the new year, I want to clear out stuff from the old year, because I don't want to bring things in if there's no room for that. Like, I feel like I need in sort of like a spiritual way, I want to get rid of the old energy to bring in new energy. And yes, this is still the Balanced Student Podcast, and whilst this isn't directly a study tip, having a decluttered and organised space can just make you feel so much more mentally there and just mentally fresh to start 2026 strong and really get into those habits that you want to be doing in 2026. So it's still indirectly going to benefit your studies. So let's get into it. The first thing that I love to do every time that I start some kind of decluttering or anything is make a list of everywhere that I have to declutter/clean, because I feel like if I just went straight into it, I would miss so many areas and I wouldn't be able to track my progress. I feel like this is taking forever, I can't be bothered. So write out a list of areas in your room, in your study, or whatever that need decluttering. I'll give you a little list to give you some ideas, but obviously your living space is going to be different to mine, so it'll probably be a bit different. But some examples can include your bedroom cupboards, bedside drawers, bathroom cupboards, school bag, wardrobe, study or office, phone, like your camera roll, your apps and everything like that, and also your files on your laptop. We're going to be going through a couple of those things, but make a list of everything in your life which has things in it, or even digital things, because I feel like digital space we often overlook, but then when our whole desktop is just files, that can be really overstimulating. Make a list of everything that you want to declutter. You can do one section per day if you find that more manageable, but otherwise, honestly, just go do a marathon and get it all done if that's how you function. Also, it's a very procrastinatable task, so one way to make it more fun is to put on a podcast like this one, or a YouTube channel, like my YouTube channel, or whatever you want to watch, and put that on in the background. You can watch it, you can listen to it while you're doing your jobs, because I feel like that just makes it feel like you're not even working, you're just listening to a podcast and you're just moving your hands at the same time. I did go in the bathroom yesterday, it took me nearly an hour, but I was listening to an online course at the same time, and I was like, well, it doesn't even feel like work, it's nice. Oh my gosh, guys, my storage of my camera just like comped itself halfway through that video, which was really frustrating, and it's taken me over an hour to get it back. In the meantime, I could make a smoothie and like do the dishes, that's how long it took. But anyways, I'm back, and hopefully it won't run out this time. So where were we? What were we talking about? Okay, I think we were talking about putting on a podcast or YouTube video in the background and do that while you clean. Yeah, I think that's what we're up to. Sorry if I hadn't said that yet. Okay, anyway, so when you're getting rid of stuff, if you're not sure whether or not to get rid of something, ask yourself these questions. 1, have I used it in the past 3 months? Obviously, if it's a seasonal thing like a Christmas tree, you probably haven't used it in the past 3 months. By the way, happy December, guys. Also, do I actually want to use it in future? Because sometimes I have a piece of clothing that someone gave me or something, and I'm like, oh, I should probably keep it because they gave it to me. But like, I don't think I'll ever actually wear it, or I don't really want to wear it. You know what I'm saying? If I need it again, is it hard to replace? I feel like this is something that's overlooked, because if you have something really simple, like just say it's a random drink bottle sitting in a room and you haven't used it like ever, and it's like $5, you can get it from the store. So if you want it again, you can just buy a new one, it's not that hard. Whereas if it's something that, I don't know, you bought overseas, it's obviously gonna be a lot harder to replace. Is it comfortable to wear? Does it fit me? And the ultimate question, does it spark joy? If yes to any/all those questions, then keep it. But if not, then good idea to throw it away. But don't just throw everything into the bin, put it into 3 piles. The first one is like give away or donate. So if you have a younger cousin that could wear something that you don't want anymore, then give it to them. Otherwise, donate it to charity. I know there's a lot of places near me that have like collection bins where you can put in clothes and then they will sell it, and then they will donate the money to like homelessness and things like that. If you have some things which are a bit more like special, you could potentially sell them. I don't know, I feel like not many men clothes I could sell, but you'll see. Or if it's just like broken or just completely exhausted, then dispose of it. But please remember, if there is something that you keep telling yourself, oh yeah, I'm going to use that one day, but it's been a year since you have even touched it, then probably you're never going to use it, so please just get rid of it. Once you have gotten rid of so much stuff, you should already start to feel just so much lighter and calmer and freer, or at least I do. Like, I always find it so satisfying to get rid of things, and just my space just feels so much better. If you're starting a new academic year like we do in Australia, then I'll highly recommend going through any of your physical worksheets or folders or anything like that and clearing away any old stuff like that. Especially things on your laptop. If you have folders of like all of your documents for the year, upload them onto a physical hard drive, because then if you ever need them in future, you have them, but they're not taking up space on your laptop. While we're on the topic of laptops, clear your trash bin, which I only did today because I had to get rid of storage to be able to film this episode. Clear away your search history, and just clear away any of those other space-taking things that can just slow down your laptop over time, because I made the mistake of not doing this, and then when I was in year 12, I only had my laptop for like 6 or 7. I only had my laptop for a few years, and it had already slowed down so much that by the time I was in year 12 and I was in my exam for nutrition, and my laptop would make this horrible fanning sound where you could hear it from like 10 meters away, like it was so bad. So yeah, don't make that mistake. Stay on top of clearing out your laptop, and it will thank you, and you will thank it. Okay, so that's the decluttering section done. Now we go into cleaning. It's important that you declutter before you clean, because there's no point cleaning something that you're gonna get rid of, if that makes sense. Obviously, dust your windowsills, vacuum your floor, mop your floor, and really get into those hard to reach places, because I know that you, like myself, I will procrastinate about those and be like, oh yeah, I'll do like a full vacuum next time, and I'll just do like the middle of my floor and it's fine. No, this time go into do all the corners and everything and actually get rid of all of it. Get your uni bag, completely empty it, and then take it outside and shake it upside down and get all the dust out. Also remove anything from your uni bag that you won't be needing next year. Go through apps and photos on your phone. I haven't done this yet. I don't really ever want to go through my photos on my phone because I have like 24,000. It's not good, but I feel like being a content creator, it just happens, you know. Clean your desks, your sinks, and anything else that you inhabit. Make sure that it smells good as well. Like when I was cleaning the bathroom yesterday, I put a candle in there and it smells really good now, which is nice. Change your bed sheets, and even like get a new quilt cover if it's a new season. Like, I've had this quilt cover for like the longest time. I think I got it at least like 5 years ago. But if you feel like it, grab a new quilt cover for the summer or winter, depending on which side of the world you're on. Open the windows, light a candle, and voila, you should now be feeling a lot better. You should feel fresher and lighter and just ready to get into the actual prep for 2020. I'm thinking of doing an episode on how to prep for the new academic year in 2026 to really just slay next year and just have a good academic comeback. So let me know if you guys want that episode, leave it in the comments. Otherwise, you can also just give me any episode requests and I will do my best to fulfill them. But also, by the way, if you are serious about having an academic comeback next year and being like 2026 is my year, academy is 100% for you. I won't talk about it too much in this episode, but I've left a link down in the description for you guys to check out. Also, guys, one of the other reasons why my camera was full of storage, was empty of storage, was full of things which emptied its storage. I don't know how you say that, but one of the reasons why that happened was because I filmed a vlog yesterday and it was about 2.5 hours of video content. Obviously I'm gonna make it shorter, but I am putting up a vlog for you guys. It should come up tomorrow. Tomorrow meaning Tuesday, the 2nd of December, if it edits properly and everything comes out on time. So that's my YouTube channel. It won't be on the podcast because like, I'm not just speaking. So I'd recommend going onto my YouTube channel tomorrow and check it out because I put so much work into it. I put in work into filming it. I haven't edited it yet, but I will have put a lot of work into editing it. And it will probably be like my most effortful video. And yesterday was such a good day. Like if you want good vibes and just like to feel like you're comfy and cozy, go see that vlog because I'm really looking forward to putting it up for you guys. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I feel like it was kind of short compared to usual, but I hope you still found it helpful. Thank you so much for listening. Again, if you're on Spotify, it would mean so much to me if you guys could rate this podcast. If you're on YouTube, like and subscribe if you want to hear more from me. If you don't, then like, I don't know, go away. It's fine. I hope you guys have the most lovely week ever, and I will see you in tomorrow's vlog. Otherwise, I will see you in next week's episode. But yeah, bye for now.